Hi all! Today I'm gonna show you how to do a pedicure, how to apply nail polish on your feet, and how to make a nail art design. First, with the help of some cotton and nail polish remover, I remove my previous nail polish, without forgetting the small corners like the cuticles. Not to damage my nail polish, I use a glove. I also use a toe separator. All the tools used in this video can be found on www.lmcosmetic.com. Then I use moisturizing oil to soften my skin and the cuticles, and to help them grow better. I use the other side of the stick to scrape cuticle, to remove dead skin, and to clean under the nails. If needed, you can add some more oil and let the product do its job for a few seconds so that it softens your skin even more. Then use the softer side of a good file to file the areas where you have dry or hard skin. First use the white side, then the darker side. Then I'm gonna cut my nails with a clipper, and I file my nails in round shape. You can even just file your nails if you don't want to cut them. To avoid ingrown nail, it's important to cut them straight and then file the corners to round the edges, just like I'm doing. Just remember never to cut your foot nails round. Then I use a thin file. It's easier to pass it under the nails than a large one, so I file the corners. Then I prepare my nails before I apply the nail polish. I wash them with soap and a brush. Then with a cloth I dry my nails. To help the base coat stick, I polish my nails. Start off with the black side of the nail shiner, then the white side, and finally the gray side. Right then I apply the base coat just like for a manicure, and then I apply nail polish, leaving a space of about 1 mm from the cuticle. To do the corners, just hold your skin and blow on it so it dries faster. Don't forget the edges like I'm doing here. If the nail polish goes on your skin, just use the cuticle stick to remove it before it dries. Just like for a manicure, I will apply 2 coats. So I apply a first coat, let it dry, and then I apply another coat. Now you can either stop here, or you can do the moisturizing care that you'll see at the end of this video. Or you can continue with the nail art that I will show you right now. To do this nail art, I will use the LM Cosmetics stencil. I apply the stencil, keeping it tilted a bit. By the way, do that only when your nail polish is dry, or else it will turn into a disaster when you remove it. Then I apply the white nail polish on the area where I haven't applied the stencil. And before the nail polish dries, I remove the stencil slowly. In order not to waste the stencil on the other nails, I make a kind of tilted French manicure. It doesn't matter if the toenail art looks absolutely perfect, since people don't usually take a close look at it. It doesn't really matter if it's not too well done. Then I use a glitter liner to mark out the French manicure. And then on the white side of the nail I apply a flower sticker. Here it is, the nail art design is done. Now I let it dry, and just like a manicure I apply my top coat. And before doing the last step I let the top coat dry. When it is dry, it's good to moisturize the cuticles that have been through the polishing and the file. So I apply the cuticle oil on it. Then with the moisturizing cream I moisturize the damaged area of my feet. And here it is. This is how to have beautiful feet for the summer. Subscribe to my channel for more of these tutorials. Thanks, and see you in another video.